Hello everybody, Tusky01 here, and take a look at this. I've been struck with a bit of genius today, and I figured out a way to get enemy actors to look like they are petrified by actually getting them to go grayscale like this. Whew, that was something. So let's see how I did this. So the first thing we need to understand is what I found searching online through different forums and whatnot is that the object structure for the enemies isn't the greatest, I would say, because what happens here is that they don't have instance variables. So when you actually change something, if you change a graphic on the enemy actors, then you pretty much change it globally. So if you say like changing the hue of any enemy, it's gonna change them for all. It's not gonna change it for the one that you actually select. So here we are gonna need the HimeWorks sideview actor enemies plugin. This is what we're going to use, so that way we actually get what we need. So what I have here, we'll go into the database. Let's check out the enemy that I have here. I have here is a test guy. Right now he just has this little generic little icon there for a graphic, but for the actual graphic that we're actually going to be using the plugin is this test guy normal file. So we're going to see that really quick here. So here in the SV actors directory in the image folder for your project, my plugin requires that the battle actors for anything that can become petrified actually has the name normal right after it. So here we see this is the actor that we just saw become petrified. So the next item that we need is to take this same graphic using any and put it into your image editor of choice and change it into grayscale. And I've also done this for Harold, so I have a Harold normal battle picture here. So there we have Harold. And then we have the Harold stone. Let's go over the petrification state. So here, it's nothing special. The restriction, the actor that's afflicted can't move. I put the motion for them to sleep. That's why you saw in the other one that guy took a little nap as he was, and that's it. Now in the actual skill for petrify, I have the add state petrification, so it's a guaranteed hit to actually happen. And then I have a common event called petrificationCheck. This is what's actually going to call my plugin to do the job. So here we have a common event, and this is just a standard script. If we go under the event commands, under advanced script, you will get this box, and all you have to do is type in petrificationCheck, open close parentheses, and semicolon. Make sure the C is capital on that. That is the only thing that we have to call for this to this actually work. Now this will not work against enemies that are not that don't have the side view battle actor. So if we go to here, let's see, enemies. So we have this guy, other guy, doesn't have any tags. The bat, no tag for that, so they will not be affected. because in the HimeWorks plugin, the SV battle actor that gets assigned to the instance of the enemies, those are blanks. So I check blanks on that. So there's probably other way. So the only other way we could probably get those standard images to change is if there can be an instance variable on them, assign the graphic to that, and then manipulate that graphic using a pixie filter, or we swap it out. And in my case here, I'm swapping out the image. So let's take a look. Let's load up the game. Oh, before I proceed here, I want to make note that I have not set petrification to be a death state here, so we can actually see it work. So first we'll go to the still guy right here. So I'm going to cast petrification on him. So now he just has that, can't do anything else. He's petrified, can't do nothing, but his graphic didn't change. Oh, I'll put it on a can't escape. Yeah, that's okay. So let's guard. He's gonna petrify us. So we have the little icon there. He's just constantly casting petrification because that's the only thing he's got. But we can see that Harold is now petrified. Nice. Now I might have to remake this project later on, but this demo project will be available for you guys' use, just as the previous update there. So I will be providing updated links. So let's go with the actor guy. You know, for some reason he just goes straight into the casting animation once battle starts. I'm not sure why, but again, probably just have to remake the project because there's been updates to RPG Maker and other plugins. So, well, actually, not even, because I don't have anything. Boop. And there we go. Sleep animation. And he's just down and out. He is petrified. So, let's add it to our death state. Here, my death state ID is 12. Now my plugin does check for the side view enemy actors plugin when we go to validate that, hey, an enemies could be petrified. Do I have this plugin so I have this field in order to do what I need to do? So now we're going to cast it first so we could win a battle, and then we're to guard to show that we lose a battle. Because once the state's afflicted, no one around, she's like, oh, okay, well, see, I won. But I didn't get it because the death state processes faster than the graphic. Because that is just the nature of the beast. Because for the death states, those get processed first in RPG Maker rather than any other status effects, which is alright. Yep, so now we're defeated. That's okay. Nope, I don't want to load last save. So let's go here, which is the true test here, because one-on-one is fine, but what about one-on-many? So what we'll do is we're gonna go to test guy, and we're just gonna add another guy. Sure. So I have not figured. I know I just saw today that Yanfly has been doing countless batch updates for his plugins, which is fantastic. Kudos to all of his work. And maybe I can try to figure out how he does the instance variables for the still images for the damage enemy pose plugin. Because that, if we can figure out that model, then we can probably do an identical image swap, so then we can affect those guys as well. So here I'm going to petrify. This is not AoE, so I have to pick one or the other. So I'm going to do A. So we saw I petrified one, he got affected, but not the other. So it's only the instance of this guy here that got affected. That's the key. Yeah, we lost, so but that's okay. That's fine. Because I have racked my brain and I've spent hours trying to figure out one way or another, but then I realized the HimeWorks plugin for sideview enemy actors can work very well, because it just assigns that as another thing for the enemies and displays that for battle. So that is the update that I have for you guys for my plugin. I hope you'll like it. Please send me a like, send me some comments. I know that I've received some comments before, like this doesn't work, that doesn't work. For the common events, I do have links and I have put down a little thing to look at the plugin dev that I had before when I got the 100 views on that. So what I'll be doing is I'll be putting some links on those to go to this video, so you guys can check this out for that update and get the download links down below. So again, thank you for watching. If you guys have any insight to make this better, let me know what you guys think. Because now with this, now that we can do that, we can say we can add a freezing state, and we can do custom images. So we can have a Herald normal, Herald stone, and a Herald frozen. We can do that, and then we can decide, hey, which state takes precedence over the other. So if something's frozen, well, that could just be a temporary state, but it's still a game over state. It's still death until it wears off. So we can say, this frozen effect lasts for maybe 2 or 5 turns, whatever, or well, maybe 3 turns. Let's just split the difference there. So if the whole party is affected by that, or partially by that and partially by this, they can lose and whatnot. Let's say if someone's petrified, then we can say, okay, if they're petrified, they're not gonna. Sure, you can freeze them, but it's not gonna do anything in the petrification state. We'll say in the plugin that the stone graphic takes precedence over the frozen graphic. We can do that, but I don't have that yet. I haven't put that in there. You guys can actually look at the plugin itself, check out the code. It's pretty simple to read. I've tried to make it as very basic and efficient as I can for it, and just this is all it does. So one last time, thanks again for watching. Let me know what you guys think down below, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you guys have any issues, please let me know, and I'll do my best to try to help out. Okay? Thank you. Bye bye.